This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News. From the Texas News Digest file, the number of undocumented immigrant families apprehended last month along the U.S. border with Mexico spiked by nearly 40% compared to July, the Department of Homeland Security announced Wednesday. About 12,800 families were apprehended on the border in August, a 38% increase from July's 9,247. A federal judge has rejected a race-based challenge to the way Texans fill seats on the state's highest courts. U.S. District Judge Nelva Gonzalez-Ramos of Corpus Christi handed the state of Texas a win Wednesday, writing that its current method of electing judges to the Texas Supreme Court and the Court of Criminal Appeals does not violate federal safeguards for voters of color. The system does dilute the power of Hispanic voters. The Texas Education Agency says cosmetologists don't make enough to justify continuing high school cosmetology programs. The Texas Education Agency is considering eliminating over 200 cosmetology programs. A TEA spokesperson said cosmetology does not currently meet the definition of high wage or a clear path to continued post-secondary education. If the TEA decides to cut the program, Texas Education Commissioner Mike Maroth will make the final call in early 2019. From the Politically Correct History File, a Texas Education Board work group that had recommended not describing Alamo's defenders as heroic in 7th grade social studies curriculum standards forced to reverse course Tuesday after an organized political backlash. The board has been streamlining social studies curriculum standards for the past several months with the aim of cutting back on the instructional time for teachers and allowing them to go into depth in their courses. The work group's recommendation, submitted to the State Board of Education in April by a volunteer working group of area experts, call the term value charged and recommended its removal. The board took up the issue this week at the September meeting, beginning with a public hearing of over 60 advocates and opponents of the changes. The group's backpedaling came when Republican Governor Greg Abbott and other elected officials took to social media to insist on the use of heroic in school book descriptions of Alamo defenders. Final decision will come at the board's next meeting scheduled for November. The group is expected to rule in favor of the politically correct version of history for its Texas students while appeasing the politicians.
This is Gene Key reminding you to visit us on YouTube, Facebook, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service.